Hey friends, today we're diving into Stormalong Bay, the iconic pool shared by Disney's Beach and Yacht Club resorts, often called the best pool at Walt Disney World. Let's take a closer look at what makes it so legendary.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us and clicking on this video. I am excited because I'm here hanging out at the beach club and we are going to Stormalong Bay. We actually went to Stormalong Bay yesterday as well, and we are just wanting to share this with you because we heard so much about this pool and how wonderful this pool was. And you know, we couldn't find a ton of stuff on it. We found a lot on the beach club, but we didn't really see any like really tours of the pool, and we were looking at like videos and stuff. So I'm going to try to show that to you guys today and just kind of take you along to all the different areas. This pool is easily everyone's favorite in all of Walt Disney World, and you will hear so much about it. So I'm going to take you to all the different parts. It is over 3 acres, which is huge, and it's shared between the beach club and the yacht club, and that's over at the kind of EPCOT area of Disney World. So yeah, let's just go check out this pool, and I'm going to show you where it is. I'm going to show you all the different areas and a little bit behind the story of Stormalong Bay. So here we go. The legend of Stormalong Bay. Once upon a stormy sea, a salty tar roamed wild and free. He stood 200 barrels tall, with shoulders like an old brick wall. His arms were 50 crackin' strong. This sea dog's name, Old Stormalong. A myth he seemed to those on shore, from Hurricane Hannah to the Commodore, until one bleak and blustery day he ran aground upon this bay. The shaken shore folk wailed and screeched, the giants reel and wrecked our beach, but clever Hannah kept her head as all her neighbors shook with dread. Not all is lost. Here's my advice. Let's build ourselves a paradise. Come lend a hand, old stormy friend. We'll give this tale a happy end. And build they did without delay the lush lagoons of Stormalong Bay. Okay, so now that we know the legend behind Stormalong Bay, let's look at Hurricane Hannah's waterside bar and grill, which is right next to the pirate ship, and it's going to be your pool bar. They will also come by and take orders along the pool side so that you can just sit there and have your food brought to you and enjoy all the goodies for lunch. They usually open around 11. And then from here you'll see the water slide, which is right here. This thing is amazing and goes through this walking path that goes right into the pool. So really cool. Let's walk in there and I'm going to show you how to get into this water slide here. So of course Disney has a story for everything. So this is the ship, of course, that was wrecked here where Stormalong Bay was built. You'll notice that Beach Club is right here on this side. And then over here to our right is where you will enter this fun water slide. We've got an awesome view here of the boardwalk. And then this is where you actually will enter the slide on this side. So those stairs go all the way up, and it is very far. We did this yesterday many times. So it is a tall one for sure. Okay, now if your little ones, if you have smaller kiddos, this little small slide here is perfect, right underneath the big water slide. And they can enjoy this one in this little pool here. So yes, the flying jib slide has no height restriction, believe it or not, but the kids have to be able to go by themselves down the slide, so they can't slide with a parent. And then of course, you know, they can certainly wear a life jacket or any kind of flotation device there. But we're gonna go see where this guy ends up over on the other side. So one thing to note is you are going to need a wristband to get into this pool. So at the front of the pool entrance here, you will get one of these lovely wristbands that you'll wear when you are either at Yacht Club or the Beach Club, and you will just give them your they can scan your magic band, show your reservation, however you want to do it, but you do have to have this wristband on. They'll put a new one on each day, or you can grab one and keep it on the whole time you're here, whichever you prefer. And if you have little ones that do not like these on, they do have scissors right here that they can take them off for you. Okay, so we've got through the gate to where this water slide is going to end up, flying jib. These are the life jackets here for you, and this is where this slide goes. You can kind of see it over in the corner, but it goes all the way across a little walkway and then right into this first section here of the pool in Stormalong Bay. So this area goes to about 4 feet, and we're going to kind of walk around it here for you. Lots of little nooks over here in this section, and then up here you'll see there is kind of like a viewing area, I guess you could say. At the top you can walk up to this little patio, and there's chairs and things like that you can hang out there as well. Got your little volleyball. This is where they'll do all the pool activities over here. Usually those start around 1 o'clock. So you've got some little stairs here that go over to the next part, and then over on this side you've got another kind of 4.5 feet section here, and a pretty waterfall. Just another little nook over here. This is the Yacht Club on this side. This gray building over here would be the Yacht Club. And then you've got your Beach Club, which connects right here where the Beaches and Cream soda shop is. Remember, you do not have to pack your towels. They will always provide those here for you. And your towel return. Gonna walk through this little walkway over here. Some more views of this beautiful windmill. You can see the slide over there too. And then if you come up this way, you'll notice there are some bathrooms over here. And then you've got the hot tub right here. There's one here, and then there's also one over here on this side. Keep going around this path over here. You can hear all the waterfalls and rocks, and so, it's just so pretty. And this is really kind of supposed to be like your beaches of like New England area. Think like, I think there's some different areas or different pictures inside of like beaches of like New Jersey, like Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard, kind of like that area. So tons of little water features and waterfalls. So as we are walking around, you'll notice the lazy river over here. And a fun fact about this lazy river is that when they first created it, I want to say it was in the 90s, this was like a snorkeling type adventure. So they had like fish and just like, it was all like a wildlife kind of interaction type thing. And it actually is very deep, so it's not like your normal lazy river where you can like touch the bottom. There's some spots where it's like 6 feet deep, but it's short. We got around the whole thing in probably like 5 or 10 minutes, but super peaceful. So last thing to note, there are cabanas for rent that you can enjoy over here on this area. Okay, so you have another lazy river, or another hot tub next to the lazy river, and then kind of the most famous part about this is the sand bottom area here. This is about 2 feet deep, so it's perfect for like your little smaller kids. You've got this sand island is what my kids were calling it yesterday, right here in the middle, and they can dig and play and just have a great time. And there is no like toddler like splash pad like there is at a lot of Disney resorts. So this is kind of your, I guess you could say this would be your toddler, smaller kid area. But this sand is not like your soft like Florida beaches sand. This is like supposed to be mimicking more of that like New England coast type. So it's real like pebbly kind of, but it's still really nice, and my kids loved this area. So there's lots of spots to hang here and just enjoy this beautiful, beautiful pool. But there's also plenty of seating around this entire like 3-acre pool. So I mean, we have, you know, it was not difficult for us to find a spot today or yesterday. So I'm sure in busier times of year that could be a little bit different. But there is a ton of chairs, tables, all the things. So yeah, this is the pool tour of Stormalong Bay. So if you notice, right over, if you're looking at the slide to the left, this is like the little whirlpool is what they're calling it. And my kids love this little area right here. See, they just kind of have a little current and they go round and round in it. But just for your information, this whole pool is sand bottom. Now there are some areas that have more sand than others, but yeah, the whole thing is covered in sand. So if you don't like sand, you might not like this pool. And this is kind of the middle area here where you'll notice to the left is the Yacht Club and to the right is the Beach Club. And the pool deck games. And we've got our lazy river, and right past that you'll see that's where the little kiddie area is with the sand beach. But lots of little nooks where you can totally kind of get to your own area and relax. You can see hot tubs right up there where the waterfalls are, and there is another one over here. The other hot tub is kind of right behind the little beach area. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tour of Stormalong Bay. Forgot to tell you guys who we are, but I'm Allison, me and my husband Brandon on Fly Kite Vacations, and we love sharing our Disney adventures with you guys. We also love planning personalized Disney trips, so if you ever need a Disney planner, let us know, and we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel if you're interested in more Disney fun, and hit that little like button. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching, guys.